I mean, we touched about, the heterogeneous treatment effects, right? In marketing, as I gave you the example of geo experiments, I had one example where the client wanted to know which of the markets is, working for him or her. And then there was a subsequent granular question. Can you tell me which subset of people that I must, target? And that, I think, comes in the purview of HTEs, right? Have you dealt something like this in your, economics or, fintech?
Yeah, so I think your case is a lot harder because randomization is already a problem. So in your example, even understanding the average treatment effect is already a challenge. In my field in fintech, understanding the average treatment effect is, for most part, there are exceptions, but for most part, is very easy. What really interests me is the is the heterogeneity. In particular, I'm interested in two sources of heterogeneity. So there are two decisions that a bank needs to make: the amount of credit to give and at what price to give, right? And we're not like, if we look at this from a perspective of an average treatment effect, what that would imply is that I'm going to give everyone the same amount at the same interest rate. That's what a decision based on average treatment effect would look like. And in credit, that decision would probably be unprofitable. It would probably be that if I gave the same amount of money at the same credit rate for everyone, this would probably make the bank go bankrupt. So it's very important for the bank to be able to discretize between people where the treatment effect, interest, and loan amount is profitable versus not profitable. And what you usually have is you have a parabola, right? You have a point where there's an optimal here, and for you to find that point where is the optimal, you really need to understand what is the treatment effect of increasing interest rates on revenue and on losses. So that's basically what my job is about: finding what's the treatment effect of interest rates on losses, finding the effect of interest rates on revenue. The same thing for credit, for loan amount, and at the not individual level, but at the subgroup level, right? So people, this very subgroup here. Particularly, what we're trying to figure out is we want to find the golden customers for a bank is the customer that are very, the revenue, the spend part is very sensitive to credit line. So if I give a tiny amount of credit line, all that credit gets spent, so very sensitive. And the loss part is very, it's non-sensitive, it's very insensitive to increases in credit, right? So if I increase a little bit of credit, the risk does not increase a lot. So that's what I'm looking for. So basically the entire field of banking is understanding those sensitivities and zooming in and giving more credit to people that meet those characteristics.
Great.